Hi folks, welcome back to another Baggins International video, and you join Baggins here, that's me, for a little bit of a preview of, well I say preview, a in-match game of Battlefront. So we're looking at the Supremacy multiplayer option, which is a 20 versus 20 multiplayer extravaganza really, and you've got heroes and also vehicles that are available to choose on this particular format as well. But it's an absolutely enormous sort of 20 versus 20 deathmatch scenario almost, and there are key points in which people have to take control. You can see that is denoted on the top there with the blue and the red dots. Currently they have 4 capture points and we have 1, us being the blue dots. There's all sorts of little things to pick up along the way, so we're gonna have a little bit of a look at this. Now we've started the match, so usually about 10 minutes long, and it's a bit of a challenge to get up to speed sometimes. You're very much relying on your team being proactive, even when you're playing multiplayer. As in, you know, you've got various people in your own party, it's sometimes difficult to work out where on earth they've got to. So I think I'm joined here in this particular game by Furious Underscore and Ginger Chaos, and the Baggins International crew have been having great fun on Battlefront. It's a bit of getting used to the whole floaty laser shooting malarkey. This guy takes me for a rubber chicken here. I was shooting all around him. That wall has got more holes in than anyone knows, and eventually he got me with his blaster, which looks like a adult toy. Go into no more detail about that. So yes, this is quite a hard-fought battle really. It's quite a long video, but if you want to get a feel for Battlefront, it's a great way of doing it. I'm using the E11 blaster, which I think is a great all-round rifle at this stage of the game, and good for anyone sort of wanting to you know, make a start. The others, some have got a higher fire rate, some have got better damage, but this is quite a good all-round rifle. Now you see the little spinny coins that are around about the place. Those are the stars of general power-ups, and they collect in the bottom right-hand corner underneath the weapons area there. So at the moment I've got a little thing that looks like a box on a tripod, which you'll see when I zoom out again there. That's a vehicle turret, which is quite handy when facing the Imperial forces, because it automatically fires at AT-ATs and AT-ASs. ATATs. We get the idea. Anyway, the walkie things. Automatically fires at the walkie things. So it's pretty handy. ATSTs. I don't know, can't remember. One of those things, one of those walkie things. Anyway, I've found myself beyond the sort of front line, if you like. I'm the sole person capturing this perforated circle, as you can see on the minimap. And I do find myself a little bit outgunned by all of the opposition forces on top of this rock here, which unfortunately is going to lead to my demise. So he's taking me out there with an E11 blaster. So the turrets as well you can hop into as and when you like, and the little spinny things with the icons above, now they're vehicular. So that one there I believe is an A-wing. You can get X-wings, you can get land speeders, all sorts of bits and pieces, which is quite amazing. The two things on the bottom right hand corner that you're seeing there, one is a guided rocket launcher, which is pretty handy. The other one is a sniper rifle, and as you can see they build up charge over the period of the game. Not building up much charge there because I've been shot, but they're nice things to have. You can switch and change those. They can be grenades, they can be all sorts of different things, but I quite like having the two different sort of options there for guided rocket and sniper rifle, which is you know, both pretty handy. As you can see here, there's a walker coming down the hill, and I'm going to bravely frolic out in front of it and pop down that vehicle turret. So the vehicle turret should now start dealing some damage there. You can see vehicle damage is flashing up there, and I'm getting some points for that. At this start point of the game, we're now 3 checkpoints, or control points if you like, to 1, which is quite handy. And I guess I should tell you about the card. So the card in the top middle is again a sort of an upgrade. I've got on here Ion Shot, which helps with shields and all sorts of other stuff. So quite handy if you're, you know, needing to take out a turret or any sort of walkers, which is pretty nifty. Now what else to tell you? So The other thing, so we've seen the little star coins, which are various different multi-purpose upgrades that you can use on the battlefield. We've seen the vehicle coins. Ooh, that's a lot of lasering. So I've seen the vehicle coins. The other thing that is probably worth pointing out at this stage is that you can get hero upgrades, so you can actually fight as all of the heroes within the Star Wars games, which is quite fun. Oh, I absolutely nailed that guy with the sniper rifle. Oh, and as if by magic, there was a hero there, so that was someone playing the role of Luke Skywalker. In fact, he's just there. There he is. There's mighty, shiny. Actually, I think that might be Ginger Chaos. I think it probably was. Anyway, so you get the idea, and basically the challenge is within the allotted time, or you can end the game early by taking all control points to basically get more control points than the other team, and it's just huge. 20 versus 20 action, all online multiplayer, and the smoothness this game runs is absolutely beautiful. Very little lag, very little jumping around, no nonsense really. It's really quite beautiful, and the scenery is absolutely spectacular. So there's a multitude of maps available at the moment, but there is talk of new ones coming out. I believe there's a DLC coming at the end of the week or into the next week, which will be quite nice. And you can see there, even the sort of integration that goes up in an X-wing, swanning about up there. So you can fly around the battlefield as well. You can shoot down. It's just amazing, you know, the level of play. You know, if you want to become an aerial expert, you know, like a fighter pilot, then that's fine. If you want to become a bit of a tactician on the battle floor, then that also works well. And there's also traits that you can pick up. So at level 15. You can specialise down. Now, those of you that have played a lot of Call of Duty might be familiar with things like Ghost or Blind Eye, you know, lightweight, things like that. And there are traits that they call in this game that allow you similar perks to those, which are quite cool, but we'll bring you a video about that at a later date. Anyway, so I thought it would be nice for you guys to see what the Baggins International crew are on with at the moment. I'm very conscious we haven't posted many videos recently. Went through a bit of a Need for Speed spell, and then basically got this and have been stuck playing this. As you can see, it's unbelievably deep, and there's various different game modes. I mean, this is just one of many. The other one that's become a firm favourite of the Baggins International crew is Walker Assault, and in that it's another huge map, 20 versus 20 map, where basically the aim of the game is either to defend or destroy one of the huge at walkers, which is pretty cool, and we'll hopefully bring you a video of Walker Assault in the not too distant future. Anyway, you'll see from this game, if you watch out the remainder of the video, that we will get to the point where we take control of the the various different control points, and we've basically turned around what started off. Ooh, that was a nasty one. I got double teamed there. What turned out to be, or started off being, a bit of a fallback, push down Rebel Alliance, comes back to victory over the Imperials, and I'll let you watch out the remaining few minutes of this video just to enjoy the incredible beauty of it, and also the sound. I mean, the sound effects and everything on this are fantastic. The only sort of thing I would comment on is both the Imperials and the Rebels seem to have very slippery boots, so it's very difficult to get up some sort of rock areas, but we'll see how that pans out. You can get a jetpack. Yes, I know, jetpack, amazing. And hopefully I'll give you a feel for what that looks like in the not too distant future as well, which allows you to sort of fly around the map, jumping up onto terrain that you can't normally get onto, and avoids a slippery shoe problem. So stay tuned for that. Check back for more Baggins International videos. If you're new to the channel, do check back over the myriad of videos we've posted this year, heavily focusing on GTA 5, bit of Need for Speed, some Destiny in there as well, and hope you subscribe and enjoy some more videos as and when we can get them up here. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye now.
Stormtroopers in the area. Enemy spotted! Throwing grenade!
Commander Skywalker has arrived.